I'm gonna break down what it looks like if rates went up next year, which honestly I don't see happening because inflation is looking like it's controlled. But let's break some crazy numbers down of a what if scenario. What's going on, everyone? Adam Schwarz here, top real estate agent. If this is your first time to my channel, every single week I drop videos about buying and selling real estate. So if you want to know more about buying and selling real estate, make sure you hit that subscribe button. On today's video, I'm gonna break down what it looks like to buy now in this current market. Should you wait? Should you buy? And what does it matter how much you put down now or put down later? $600,000 house, 5% down, 6% interest rate, your payment is $43.40. So a lot of people are like, oh, I'm gonna wait for the crash. Well, the only reason market prices are gonna go down is because interest rates have gone up, because affordability has been unable to do it. So if you can't afford a house right now at say $3,400, even if houses drop down to $400,000 and rates went up 11%, your monthly payment would be even more money with the $30,000 down. So if you're waiting for prices to go down because you're a low-end buyer and you can't afford it, if rates keep going up and that's what's the only reason it's gonna cause housing to go down, you're still not gonna be a buyer. Sorry about your luck. The other thing that people wanna worry about that I wanna show you is that when prices get low enough, and if you're a low down payment buyer, you're gonna have to deal with investors coming in the market, and this is the reason why. So say $400,000 price point, they put all cash down, $400,000, say it rents for $3,000 a month, times 12, that's $36,000 for the year. That is a net return of 9% on their money. So they're getting 9% back on that $400,000. That's actually really good, especially because the stock market's been going down, down, down. So housing is gonna become the safe bet. And so if you're a low-end down payment buyer, if you wait too long, you're just gonna start getting beat out by investors. And the reason why we know investors are doing it, because nowadays what people don't realize is like we have the internet and we have news. And so we don't really, aren't shocked by things. So if you wanna take a look at what the big guys are doing, like Blackstone. Blackstone is a massive person that owns a lot of properties in all through the United States. They have $69 billion saved up to buy some property. So what are they doing? They're waiting for prices to come down to invest that money, and so they can get a better return in housing than they are anywhere else like the stock market. So you have to keep an eye on this little balance zone of pricing being where you could still get in as a low-end buyer, or pricing so low that the investors are buying up. Luckily for us, being in Southern California, a lot of people like Blackstone, they don't really come out here because in California, we have home pricing is still expensive, and the rate of return, they can probably get better off in the Sun Belt. 2, we have a lot of protection for renters, and obviously big banks and big investors don't like that. So that's a big reason why they don't come in here. But you have to realize this, as prices go down, investors are gonna come in. So if you're a low down payment buyer, get in when you can get in. If it doesn't matter now, we can refile later, things like that, but you're gonna start getting beat out. But if say you're someone who has like $200,000 to put down on that $400,000, my payment would be less than $2,000. If you are someone who has 3, 5, or maybe 10% down, get in now because you still have the ability, as prices are still high, buyers or sellers are giving credit to buy down your rates, so your monthly mortgage payments are right. Do not sit on the sidelines, because if prices keep going down, which honestly, I'm not even sure how far they're gonna go down. We've seen about 10% prices go down, but we're still August of 2021 prices in Riverside County. Maybe we get back to, like I've been saying, early 2020 or late 2019. So those prices won't even be that low. So we're probably gonna be sitting around the average sale price about $550. And so that's what you're gonna have to start seeing right now, is just make sure you remember, as prices go down, investors with all cash offers are gonna start coming in, and you're gonna start getting beat out. And I think we've all kind of realized the whole foreclosure and the massive wave that happened in 2008 is just not going to happen now. And I want other people to think about this too. 2008, the banks got bailed out by the US government. That's not gonna happen this time. The US government's not gonna bail them out. We're already dealing with inflation, so they don't have the money to do that. And so if the banks aren't being bailed out by someone else and getting their cash, do you think they're gonna flood the market with tons of houses and just give them away? No, they're gonna slowly drip them out, and so they can still get top dollar for the properties, or they'll just sit on them and rent them. Hopefully this video helps. If you have any questions about buying and selling, doesn't matter what market you're in, we're always here to help. And until next time, peace.